What's going on, everybody? So today my truck is sitting at about 122,000 miles, and I figured it was time we change the spark plugs on it. Luckily for my truck, it's a V6, so there's a lot more room to work with on the passenger side. Number 8 on the V8s is usually back there, and it's a pain in the ass. This one is still not so easy, but definitely not as hard as the V8s. So most of the people, the easiest way to do it is to remove the wheel, remove the liner, and then you'll have access through there, which is a lot easier. But I have a rock light on there, and I really don't want to mess with it. And since, like I said, it's a V6, it makes my life easier. So I already went ahead and used my I used some needle nose pliers to pull the part of the cable out, and the part of the cables have this metal cover, which is probably like a heat shield, which is a pain in the ass to pull out. You gotta get in there. From this side there's less space, but you gotta get in there and pull with your needle nose. And as you guys can see, the needle nose biting into this kind of rips it a little bit. But make sure when you pull it out, you grab it from the metal heat shield, not from the actual cable. I'm not going to change the cables now. I did buy some, but these cables are not toasted or they're not cracked, so they should be fine for some more time. So I'm going to wait on those. So I already got the 3 on this side undone, and already you guys can see my socket with my 3-inch extension over there. So I'm just gonna grab my 3/8 inch ratchet and undo that one, which is the hardest one, and then I'll show you guys what the spark plugs look like after 122,000 miles. Alright, so I got the last one loose and it's coming out. So we'll see in a few seconds how bad they are. I haven't had any issues with this truck other than the AC going out. I did a video on that a while back, so I had to change the discharge hose, and I did get a check engine light once for an O2 sensor, which it went away after a few runs. So we'll see what this looks like. So let me pull it out. All right, here it is. For the focus, this is one of my spark plugs, number 6. So let's open up a new one, just so you can get an idea of how used up they are. Alright, so you guys can see the difference after 122,000 miles. That's what they look like. So let's go ahead and change all this side, and then we'll move on to the driver's side. Alright, so I got my the last spark plug in there. I just need to torque it down, so make sure you grab your torque wrench and you set it to between 11 to 13. So it doesn't want to focus, but I put it like around 12, so 3/8. Luckily for me, it does fit in there. For the V8 guys, you're gonna be out of luck. You're gonna have to just kind of hand tighten that, not too tight. So yeah, so I'm gonna do those, install the other 2 on this side, torque them down, and then I'll put back the wire harness, or yeah, the cable, and then I'll move on to the driver's side. Alright guys, we are on the driver's side, and I went ahead and removed the covers, the wires with this metal cover. Fairly easy to do on this side, plenty of space. Now the back spark plug there, you got this the rack and pinion from the steering wheel coming in. So I used a 3-inch extension plus the longer 5/8 socket for the spark plug, and it looks to be just enough space for me to loosen it up, and should be the same to put it back in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one's and show you guys what this side looks like. Should look about the same as the other side, but yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Alright guys, so I got all 3 spark plugs off from this side, and this looks to be the worst. This is number 1. Looks to be the worst out of all of 6. These ones aren't, well, I guess they were equally as bad. But oh my god, so much easier on this side. Literally took me like 15 minutes maybe to remove them, and it's gonna be faster to put them back on. So I'm gonna put them back on, close the hood, and turn on the truck. Hopefully there's no check engine light. Alright, let's go ahead and fire up the truck, and hopefully we don't have no check engine lights. So you guys can see that 122,710 miles. So we're gonna turn on the truck. So it looks good to me. So there you guys have it. Overall, this was my first time doing spark plugs, and it wasn't too bad, especially on the driver's side. So yep, see you guys on the next one.